Alright, so today's topic, we are going to talk about Charlotte's ayumiotasaka. You know, the main character's little sister. This is someone I meant to do last year, but I didn't get the chance, so yeah, we are going to make one today. Also, if you haven't watched my Azuma video, you should go check that out. Some things might interest you, for a matter of fact. You may never know, so go check it out. Link in the description. But anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the program! So we meet Ayumi Otasaka when Yu Otasaka comes back from school, and low-key, this girl is so energetic. She reminded me of myself when I was 4 years old. Ayumi prepares a special dish for her brother, and this is some good stuff. This reminds me of that chole bhatura that I ate a couple weeks ago. Ayumi is the most goated little sister anyone could ever have. She looks out for her brother, and even in his darkest times, is always there for him. Like, how can he not tell how honorable that is? So later, Ayumi is looking at the sky through her telescope at stars, because she loves them. And Yu comes in and says, "You keep on talking about stars, people are going to avoid you." Like, gosh dang, shut the frick up. I understand that you were looking out for your sister. We greatly appreciate that, but she ain't gonna get isolated from anyone. I know a lot of people that love stars. I know a lot of people that are in astronomy, okay? I know a lot of people that are into these kinds of things. They actually like watching stars, constellations, planets. They all want to become astronomers, or even they even want to observe comets and shit like that. Like, I know this. Even last year, I bet you right now, I went outside my apartment last year, and just looking at the stars, and I saw a lot of constellations, alright? I saw Orion, I saw Leo, I saw a lot of this. And if you think I'm capping, I already sent you the pics here right now. I already have the proof I need! But all I can say is that if you want to talk about stars or constellations with other people, whatever fits your interest, then go ahead and do it! All your dreams, girl! So later, we see Ayumi and Yu moving into their new apartment, and Nao and Takajo appeared, requesting if they could lend a hand to the Otasakas. But wait a minute, as soon as Yu denies their request, Ayumi does not hesitate and pulls out the Uno reverse card on her brother, stating, "The more the merrier," which had Yu shook. Honestly, one of the funniest moments I have ever seen in this show. So when we see Nao and Ayumi interact with each other for the first time, Nao turns herself invisible and pops up right behind Ayumi, and Ayumi was so surprised. Honestly, it had me surprised as well when I first watched this. And that, too, in my opinion, is one of the sickest abilities we have ever seen in this show. It low-key kind of reminded me of that Tom and Jerry invisible scene where Jerry turns invisible and was trolling Tom because he wanted to. So after Nao and Takajo finish helping them get set up at their new place, Ayumi hears the Hello Hello song from you-know-who, Yusa Nishimori. She's one of my favorite characters, in my opinion. She's literally my #1 favorite, if you ask me. I like Nao too, okay? But Yusa Misa, actually, she hits different, alright? She hits different. She hits my heart differently, okay? She is my favorite character. So Ayumi becomes extremely passionate over Yusa. Just like how I do with Mahiru Shina? Yeah, that is the same thing that she's doing with Yusa. Because she is her idol, and Ayumi has the uttermost respect for her, which I 100% acknowledge. Speaking of Yusarin, I promise y'all that I will make a video about her and Misa all in the same video. Maybe one day, just not today, not this one, because this is an Ayumi video. Anyway, so Ayumi caught a cold, and she was forced to stay back home from school. And so the gang was suspicious about someone being on the loose that is causing people to catch colds or something. And so the gang goes by to check on her. And I kid you not, as soon as Yusarin tried to cover up her identity to make Ayumi realize that she is someone else, Ayumi has that Yusarin detector. She can tell when Yusarin is in her house or not. As soon as she entered, Ayumi had that Yusarin detector in her and started having a nosebleed! That's how excited she was! But wait, now pulls out one of the sickest things we've ever seen in the show. She goes up to Ayumi, even when she has a cold, blocks her nose, like twice, and stops the nosebleed in an instant! Now it's just her, alright? She has that mindset built in her. She is built different. I know I said that Misa's also built her, but now it's just on another level, alright? There is no competing with now. So the gang has dinner, and Eucerin had to be somewhere important because it was business, alright? In businesses, things all come up like that for any business majors out there, so just be aware of that. When you're in a business, you will get calls like these. You will definitely, when you're part of the workforce, when you're like an employee, stuff like that, you'll just be super busy as hell, okay? You will be really busy. You won't even have time to do other things in life. So that's why I say right now that enjoy your life before the workforce. But no offense to reality, but honestly, just enjoy your time while you can before getting into the workforce. Because when you get into the workforce, shit hits different, okay? Everything hits different. When Now and you were washing the dishes, cause Now was like, you're gonna wash these dishes right now. You ain't procrastinating. Frick, I just realized I'm turning this into a Now video all of a sudden. So when Now and you were washing the dishes, Ayumi does not hesitate to tease them. Like, do you notice the energy and smile on her face? She is 100% enjoying this without even thinking of anything else! If Ayumi noticed it, then just admit that you both are together. There is no shame. I 100% promise you. Hey yo, what is that thing she has in her head? So Ayumi rests in bed and she is feeling almighty better, but Yu tells her to stay back home and rest for one more day. And I have to agree with Yu Otasaka on this one, and because this is in terms of her safety and health. All right, he wants to play it safe and make sure that just take it easy. Don't go to school. Just recuperate yourself, and that once that's all settled, then you can go back. But then hold on a minute. Wait a minute. But Ayumi said, "Nah, G. I am sneaking my way out of here, like the girl I am. I ain't a slacker." But low-key, this was a mistake on Ayumi's part, because I felt like that if she stayed home, she would be even more better shape. All right, I understand she's recovering, but like I mentioned, that I agreed with Yu Otasaka on this one, that she had to stay home, but she just went off to school anyway. Ayumi dips to go off to school, and she meets this boy again, the same one who asked her out previously, and still got rejected by Ayumi! Like, bro, you already got rejected the first time, what makes you think she'll say yes the second time you ask her? Like, damn, shut the fuck up, you fucking little shitter! Yes, I appreciate you, Nomura. Please push him away from Ayumi so I can proceed with this video! So Ayumi runs, but is encountered by Kaneshi, whatever the fuck her name is. And let's pause frame here. Why is this girl holding a fucking box cutter knife in her goddamn hand? Where is the FBI? How is this shit allowed in middle school? Where is the fucking policy stating that no weapons should be permitted on school premises? They are minors, for fuck's sake! I swear to God, bro, all this yelling is gonna make me get the cops on my door right now. This girl gets jealous because the boy she had a crush on likes Ayumi. And this is messed up. You should not get pissed off at Ayumi for that shit. She had nothing to do with it. There are plenty of guys out there in this world, and you have to bring a weapon to school because of fucking jealousy? Get the fuck out of here! So Kanoshi chases Ayumi to the top of the school, and it's a dead end. And this scene, bro, I don't even know if I want to talk about this scene because this shit actually hurt my soul, bro. It actually hurt my fucking soul. It got me crying. It got me crying in the bathroom for 5 hours that I had to skip multiple classes because of that. I didn't even want to come out because of that shit. As soon as she gets closer to Ayumi activates her ability, collapse, and the entire building crumbles! Ayumi's dead! You were so shocked and went through PTSD the next day! Oh my god. So we don't see Ayumi in these next episodes or two, but we see her in a flashback where you and Ayumi were in this place, what is it called? The fucking test subject thingy area? I don't know what this area was called, and don't come at me in the comments saying that it's a prison, because it is not a prison. I'm just gonna call it a test subject area. Ayumi was excited to try the food, or medicine, however you calls it, and we see the enjoyment in her face. She is overhyped on energy. We want to see it! So Shunsuke shares his story about his plan to you and the others, and we see Ayumi in this flashback as well, when she was 8 years old at that time, and these 3 siblings were together in a small apartment, living their lives. Look at how cute Ayumi is! So when Shunsuke brought friends over to the apartment, Ayumi was freaking out! Like, do you see the panic in her eyes? She clearly did not know what to do when she had guests over. Shunsuke's friend puts her to sleep. Like you are making an 8-year-old child feel unconscious. What the fuck? I mean, it was all part of Shunsuke's plan, so I can't complain. But we do see Ayumi again. However, this time, it is when Yu Otasaka time traveled back in time to save her from this bitch. She reunites with her big brother Shunsuke, and it was a strange reunion because she had no memories of him. They took her to the laboratory where these scientists or meteorologists were studying the comet or the meteor that particles and how people got their powers, some shit like that. Kind of reminds me of the Beyblade Metal Fury series where the star fragments split into 10 pieces and the legendary bladers had to stop Nemesis from using that power. Similar concept like that in that matter, if you know what I mean. Ayumi was so intrigued by the comet Charlotte, which is aka the name of the show, because she loved watching comets and stars. She just loves it. And this got my attention considering the name of the show was based on the comet. And there was one more scene that we see Ayumi in, and it was the ending, but I don't want to talk about the ending because it was low-key horseshit. But that was the last time we see Ayumi in that photo with the gang. And this will be memorable forever.